Howdy, folks. This is DU Novice. Just wanted to come to you today and just do an intro for this next video that Commander Taco put together. Basically, there's been some problems with some of the constructs and the Lua related to constructs and the positioning of your character related to constructs, and it's really throwing things off a little bit, making it hard to play the game. And just wanted to point out to the developers kind of what's going on. So Commander Taco is going to explain what he sees going on with the construct issue, and what we're going to do is go ahead and try to lay it out in a manner in which you can see how it impacts the players and what our perspective of the issue is to try to help you guys do a fix to the problem. This video originally was supposed to be 2 issues, but the other issue was fixed with the latest patch. So thanks to you, for getting that done. So that's one less thing that we'll put in this video. Originally I had it in here and I had some video issues, so we had to recreate this. So the sound on the next part's not going to be really wonderful, but I wanted to at least go ahead and introduce this again and explain kind of what's going on here. We'll do a few more videos here soon. Going to talk about Chimera Market is now open, and we're cheaper on most stuff than Market 6 that we have. You kind of got to price everything out and make sure you're going to where you can get it cheapest. So, but most of the time that's going to be us with regard to Market 6 anyway. I don't know about the other player markets. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Commander Taco now.
Awesome. Thanks, DU Novice. So we've got what seems to be 2 separate type issues that we believe may be related or potentially share a common root cause. They manifest themselves a little bit differently, but the first one is making changes to a construct in build mode. You'll see it while you're in build mode, and if you leave build mode and leave the bounds of that core and you come back in, it will disappear. It'll go back, revert back to prior to how you were in build mode, or before you made changes in build mode. If you log out and come back in, then the changes you made will appear, but they don't appear until you come back in. And so I'll demonstrate that on this medium core that we have, this medium static core we have, the gas station here at our headquarters. And then I'll also go over to our factory and demonstrate how the avatars basically get ejected out of the core when you log out. And so I'll start here with this one. So here at our Chimera headquarters, we've got our Knight's Nozzle, which is our gas station where we buy space fuel or different fuels. And I'm going to go into build mode and place down this small basic container. And you can see here, I can see it while I'm in the core, and then if I leave this core, and I'm just going to run over to the factory and I'll come back.
So you're actually going across multiple cores, right?
Yeah, so I think I'm crossing 2 large cores there into another large core, which is our factory. So I'll just kind of step in here, and then I'll go back to that medium core. And as you can see, that container is no longer there. And I will log out. I'll come back in and it'll be there. The same also happens for Lua scripts. So we've got some Lua scripts that I can show that are here in this gas station as well that track inventory. You can move things around, run the script, or, activate the programming board. It'll update the inventory number. You leave the core, come back, and the number's back to what it originally was. And you can log out, come back in, and then it's correct. So there's something going on with how the back-end server's updating the client and vice versa. And I know Kaveen's got some theories on what may be going on that he can cover. And as you can see, there's the container. So we're going to remove that. Real quick, I can show this even happens with Lua script, so it's not just placing stuff. So you can see we've got some Kurgan in that container. I will pull some of that out. I'll move it over to this container. I'll run this, activate the inventory scripts, and you can see those numbers changed. So the one on the left now has 2156. The one on the right has 132K. We'll go out, come back in. I don't think I have to go very far, but I'll just run over here just to...
So it's interesting how leaving that static construct and then going back to it changes not only the things that you place, but also the Lua and all of the things that are working there that you put into effect. And it's really odd that you have to log out and log back in. And it's actually something that needs to be fixed, because logging in and out just to see stuff is kind of silly.
So it's you can see that container that I removed, it's back. And we'll go in here and look at this. Yeah, it's like the back end. So you can see the Lua scripts are not, they're as they were before I moved the ore. And if we actually look in there, you can tell those numbers, that's what's actually in there. So the state of the scripts, it's I don't know, it's interesting how it's losing the sync. So it's synced while you're in the core, but as soon as you leave and come back, you've lost the sync of the core status or state.
I'm curious if another character came in, if they would see what you're seeing or see what the real state is.
I would assume they would see the real state, because they're coming into it for the first time.
I would probably agree, yeah. Didn't think about it. I could have run in. We could have tested that too. Now, just to put everything into context, we are in the Market 6 region. There's lots of constructs here. We have lots of constructs at our base. But that should not be a big player here in how you are able to play the game.
All right, so notice two things. One is I am outside. I logged out in that back room. I am now outside. The container's gone, which it should be. And I bet the scripts are... Yep, so the scripts now show what they should be showing. Now I think Kaveen has tested this on Haven, so I don't know that it's localized to the Market 6 area.